You mentioned as you were reading down a list of things, some games that Bryce Harper had, but Bryce Harper has kind of felt like an afterthought for much of this season. And now we're entering October. Like this is Bryce Harper season. This is kind of where he has made his mark in Philadelphia in these three playoff series. He hasn't always come through when they've needed him, but he has come through a whole lot in 22, 23, and 24. And after a season that where the numbers are going to look pretty good, he missed some time, certainly with the wrist, and you wonder how much the wrist has affected him during the course of the season. He hasn't been a consistent performer this year, but never really slumped badly, but also never really had a prolonged hot streak. It's just kind of funny. We've been talking about all these players and all these different games and all these different things and our memories of the 2025 season. In the regular season, Justin, there's not going to be a lot of Bryce Harper memories. And so that's where this month of October, I think, I just have this feeling like this is where he's going to make his mark on 2025. Like this is the spot. That's why I really like this bye week for him. If his wrist is giving him issues, and if it has been affecting him, that he gets the rest that he really needs and comes out guns blazing in October, because this is, this may be his best shot to get that World Series.
I mean, why not? It's a nice little thing to have in your back pocket that Bryce Harper is the guy you're waiting to see like come through on the level that that you need him to, because he totally can. I mean, look, if we finish a playoff series, and Bryce Harper has hit like, God, even like 260 but like slugged 500, that's probably a series the Phillies have won. Like he doesn't need to be on fire, but if he steps into the right moment, he's up for that, and I honestly can't tell you somebody who I think in this lineup is like gonna struggle in that moment. I know some guys they haven't always shown the best like mental skills or they get overly emotional and all that. But Harper, we know his DNA, that like those big moments, that is part of what the postseason is. That's part of your approach in the postseason, and Harper wants it. I mean, sometimes I think he wants it too bad.
He does. That's a problem.
Yeah.
He does. He wants it too bad.
Yeah, but if it comes down to it, and it's like a big moment, and the Phillies, it's put up or shut up time. I mean, that's when you want Bryce Harper coming to the plate. So I feel like we saw a version of like supporting character Bryce Harper, and I don't feel like we need to or want to have the conversation of like, well, what do you expect moving forward from Bryce Harper as like we're halfway through his contract in Philadelphia? That's a conversation for another day. Right now, I'm just saying a guy like Bryce Harper has immense value even as more of a background member of your offense. But I mean, look, if you put runners on ahead of him, he's already thinking about knocking them in. He knows that's his job, and like we've said, he's exactly who you want stepping up in a big moment. The postseason is nothing but big moment after big moment.
Liz, how's your confidence level with Bryce Harper right now heading into this postseason? Because I will admit to you, at times he was not one of the guys I wanted to see come up in a big moment, because he has seemed over anxious at times this season.
He has, and I think it's good that a lot of other players emerge to sort of back him up and support him. But I think you're right. October is when he comes alive. I don't think there's more of a player on the Phillies that has such a sense of the moment, such a sense of history and of what he's doing and what it means, not just to him, but to everybody. And I think sometimes that gets the best of him, but I think it also drives him in a good way. At least in October is when it should drive him. Maybe not for the rest of the season, but he is the guy that you want to see come up, because you know that he's thinking about knocking him in. He's thinking about doing something big. He's never just thinking about doing enough. He's thinking about doing as much as he can do.